Number 5. Mapinguari. The Mapinguari is a large bipedal creature lurking in the Amazon rainforest. This creature might be a cryptid that looks like a red-furred ape. In folklore, the creature is described in many ways as it seemed to have been mixed up with the other creatures found in the forest, but the most prominent description is that it has one eye, it's covered in fur, and it has a mouth in its stomach. The creature is very big as a full-grown bear, and is believed to be carnivorous. The creature is very dangerous, very aggressive, and it doesn't hesitate to attack humans. It has a special power to make you dizzy and confused, which is probably because of the stench it emits. Its skin is said to be very tough, it's impenetrable. So the best thing you can do if you do encounter this creature is to hide, especially up a tree. Though it is said that the head is its weakness, but if you think you can't kill a bear, then you definitely would not have a chance to kill this one. Number 4. Caipora. This creature has a lot of different descriptions of themselves. Some say they are giants, others say they are small. Their skin could range from dark brown to green. There's even stories of them smoking cigars with a black mane, but what's most consistent is that they are furry or hairy creatures with their feet facing backwards. Also, they usually have fiery red hair. Not necessarily, but usually. They like to confuse people, especially hunters, with their footprints. Seeing how their feet are facing the other way, it messes up the hunter's tracking. The Caipora is said to be the protector of the forest, so they are usually only mean and dangerous to those that disturb and disrespect anything in the forest. And saying that, they can be very dangerous. Now, other than the unique feet, they have illusion magic and can produce a high-pitched whistle that could drive people mad. Though the whistle part might be just a mix-up with the other forest guardian, Elton, that will be talked about later. Anyways, there's a story about the Caipora that uses the illusion magic to make the hunters see their family as animals. It's a sort of revenge, making the hunter kill their own family unknowingly until it's all too late. Ruthless. Very ruthless. Number 3. Elton. The spirits of the rainforest, which is technically another guardian. How they look like is not really mentioned, but it is believed that the spirits came from people who took their last breath inside the rainforest, or some entity that lived as long as the rainforest itself. Like most guardians, they won't disturb you much. Unless you did something they find bad, then they would kill you. If you don't do anything bad, they might just whistle a certain tune all the while you're in the forest. Sure, it makes you uncomfortable cause they're watching you, but remember to never ever chime in, don't even hum the exact same tune, or they will appear right in front of you, and who knows what they would do. So as long as you respect the nature, behave in the forest and not join in with the tune, Elton won't go so far as to hurting you. Just scare you a bit, and would then leave you alone. Number 2. Sassy, best known as Saci Perere. Saci Perere looks like a dark-skinned boy, but has only one leg and has holes in the palms of his hands. He is said to always smoke a pipe and wears a magical red cap that could make him appear or disappear. Something like, now you see me, now you don't kind of thing. Sassy is known to be a prankster and could be very malicious. He could put curses on things, making them unusable or useless, such as preventing eggs from hatching, popcorn kernels not popping, milk becoming sour, and even dropping flies into food. Let's just say if anything around you goes wrong, it's all because of Sassy. Another feature he has is that wherever he goes, there's always a dust devil around. Sassy seems to use the dust devil as a means of transport, as he seemed to appear or disappear out of or into a dust devil. It is believed that Sassy is inspired from the Trasgo from Portuguese and Northern Spanish mythology, especially the Asturian mythology. Now, to get rid of the Sassy, drop a rope or anything that are tangled and full of knots while saying, "No one would be able to straighten this. It's impossible," just to rile the Sassy up. Then, the Sassy would be compelled to straighten it out as a challenge. But this only works if the Sassy could not complete the challenge, or he'll still be around. Number 1. Besta Fera. A creature that people believe are devils or demons that came from hell during nights with a full moon. They don't seem to be very dangerous, as the stories of them never mention them killing people, but they would just run across any villages as if on a stampede or migrating, and would disappear when they find a tomb. These creatures look like centaurs with the lower body of a horse and an upper body of a human. The sound of their hooves stomping on the ground terrorizes people, and apparently these creatures carry whips with them. They use their whips to whip anything in their way, and because of this, you would always hear a pack of angry dogs barking when they are around. It is said that when a human looks at their face, the human would go mad, but would usually recover and turn to normal after a few days.